This is the Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV9.
Two storied programs in a midseason matchup with playoff implications. It's 3-1 Dover at 4-0 Steubenville Big Red. Rob Metzger along with Tony Filberto for this midseason showdown, one of the top matchups in the state of Ohio. Not only do we have two storied programs, we have two Hall of Fame head coaches. And our Roto-Rooter of Steubenville coaches matchup tonight, a combined 72 years as head coaches, 671 combined victories. Dan Ift of Dover, Reno Suckach of Steubenville Big Red. A great matchup here at Harding Stadium.
My goodness. I mean, you have two quality coaches, great experience. You have two quarterbacks throwing for 75% completion rate. You have two teams with roughly 1,500 total yards in 4 games. I'm expecting a great football game tonight.
Dover won the coin toss. They elect to receive, so they will receive the opening Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. And our keys to this matchup in this one as Cole Bowers gets set to kick things away. The keys for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, if you're talking to head coach Dan Ift, handle the charge up front. Big Red always very good up front and keep it tight headed to the fourth quarter. For head coach Reno Suckach, he wants to see his guys get off to a quick start, play clean football, and, of course, tackle and protect the football as well. All basics, but very big in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're going to see two teams come out, and I don't think they're going to try to feel each other out. These guys know each other. They've played against each other for years. I just think we're going to see fireworks start to finish. 29th all-time meeting. They've played every year since 2015. Big Red leads the all-time series 21-6-1. Cole Bowers has it all teed up for our Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff, and Dover set to receive the opening kickoff here as they look to bounce back from a loss last week to undefeated Indian Valley. We are underway, and Bowers with a kick taken, bounce it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Crimson Tornadoes will have their first offensive possession coming up here inside Harding Stadium. And I know Coach Dan Ift, talking to him this week, really excited for the opportunity to have his guys play here, such a historic venue. Some teams might shy away from the opportunity. These guys are excited for it. Yeah, this is a tough place to come in. You know, and this is Big Red Stadium, man. It's hard to win football games here, but Coach Ift, you know, that experience says, I want that challenge. Let's see what our kids can do.
Big Red won last year at Crater Stack. Judkins, the quarterback for the Crimson Tornadoes, was the starter in that one. He starts this one off with a pass complete on first down, taking it up across the 25-yard line. Jack Judkins with the complete to Justice Hughes on the opening play.
Yeah, they come out empty. You know, they weren't going to get two backs in the backfield and run off tackle. Let's open this thing up. Dover throws the football. They're going to start throwing immediately. McAdoo's
Towing and Crane Service offensive starters, along with Judkins and Hughes, Dalen Clark, Hayden Shy, the leading receiver, Cale Oswald, Colin Bruno, T.J. Arnold, Grant Smith, Cameron Nauer, Jack McKinnon, and Brady Hart up front for Dover. It's 2nd down and 3 after a pickup of 7 yards. Judkins over the shoulder. We take a look at the McAdoo's Towing and Crane Service defensive starters for Big Red. You will see Noah West up front along with F.E. Kelly, Chandler Hoffman, Jakai Lucius Muntz at outside backer Kylie Hopkins, Landon Crozier, Jalen Minifield, and the secondary including Shamir Adams, Brody Suckach, Jameer Falks, and Will Taylor. It's 3rd down and 6. They lost 3 yards on that last play. Hughes to the left of Judkins on 3rd and 6. In trouble. It's a skip out of trouble. Judkins can run it. He does. First down yardage and then some, and he steps out of bounds. Actually lowers the shoulder, then heads out of bounds. But it's a first down, and there's a flag down as well, downfield around the 46.
You know, he's their 3rd leading rusher. He's had the 2nd most carries, and I'm sure the majority of those have been on scrambling, and he surely has that ability, which he showed us just now.
Sam Jones, our referee for tonight's contest.
Takes up enough for a first down, 20 on the play. Blocking in the back. On the offense, number 30.
You heard it. A block in the back.
Okay. Still enough for the first down, though, even though bringing the ball back from the point of the foul.
Dan Ifton, his 30th season, 241 wins, 89 losses. Ohio High School Football Coach Association Hall of Famer. As you mentioned, Judkins on the season, 23 rushes, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also very efficient through the air. In fact, both of our quarterbacks tonight, Aiden Davis and Judkins, very efficient when throwing the football, and they can both run it. You got a flag.
You got a flag. Looks like the center may have snapped the ball prior to, and there was a little bit of movement up front.
On a First Choice Community Federal Credit Union first down.
We have a disciplinary hat on the defense. Number 78, Colin Buchanan. They have a 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, they get to call it, that's for sure.
But that's going to cost the Big Red 5 yards. It's going to be first down and 5 yards. Sam Jones, our referee, on the field. First Choice America, first down and 5 now for the Crimson Tornadoes. There's Justice Hughes on the carry. Kylie Hopkins in among those on the stop for Big Red as Hughes nearly has first down yardage.
We're in stretch play, short side of the field. Nice run. They're about a yard shy of the first down.
Second down and 1, 10:03 and counting on your Bordas & Bordas scoreboard. We're at Harding Stadium live for 4-0 Steubenville, 3-1 Dover. Judkins throws it downfield, looking for Shy, and it's incomplete.
And Shy has been his favorite receiver this year. He's caught the most balls and so on. They were in a 3-level flood route with him getting the deep route. And that was the attempted connection.
Shy, 19 catches for 340 yards, 3 touchdowns. Had a big game last week against Indian Valley as well. It's third down and 1. Dover with 2 returning starters up front. They had a third, but Ryan Lenger's been out all season with the preseason injury. Here's Shy carrying it, and he's going to be short. It appears.
Shy on the carry. Kylie Hopkins on the stop.
Looks like they're going to measure.
Ohio Valley Honda replay. Let's look at it again as Shy has the football. Hopkins gets in there. Also down there for Steubenville, Big Red. Big play down there under the pile. Number 78, Effie Kelly. As they measure it. Ooh.
They need a credit card to
see if they fit a card or paper in between there. My goodness.
They're pretty hard to tell.
And Sam Jones says, just short. So 4th and inches. With the ball at the 40-yard line. Todd Phillips, defensive coordinator for Steubenville Big Red. Defense comes up with a couple big stops and see if they got another one here. Of course, Dover may very well go ahead and punt the football at this point. But we'll see. Maybe we'll pick up the inches.
I think they'll go for it.
And see what they do. It is so close. 9:33 to go here in the opening quarter. Steubenville 3rd in Ohio Division III, Region 11. Dover is 4th. They mentioned the matchup with playoff implications. Here we go. The scoreboard says 4th and 0. It's 4th and inches. That's why it says 0. It's less than 1. Dover trying to get Big Red the jump. Now they're going to take a timeout. With 9:13 to go in the opening quarter. We'll take it as well. No score here early from Harding Stadium between Big Red and Dover.
The Bordas & Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV9 is sponsored by Bordas & Bordas, WVU Medicine, Laborers, Local 809, The Health Plan, WMC, Target Shop, and Interstate Waste Services.
Coming out of the Dover timeout, 4th and inches, and 4th and inch upcoming here for the Crimson Tornadoes. No score here early on, 9:13 to go in the opening quarter of play, and they are lined up and are ready to go for it. Judkins under center. Pushes forward. Ball pops loose, gets pushed back. He got pushed back here. He got the forward progress, though.
I think they gave him the first down.
They did initially, yes. Move the chains. Saw all the action there. I thought maybe it popped out when I was looking at the pile moving back.
The first and 10 at the Dover 42-yard line.
So at the 42-yard line, it's a first choice Community Federal Credit Union first down and 10 for Dover. .844 and counting here in this opening quarter. Here is Judkins. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. Will Taylor and Brody Suckotch back in coverage for Steubenville Big Red. Looking deep for Colin Bruno.
Brody Suckotch and Will Taylor in coverage.
It was good coverage. They had single coverage on the safety, went over top, which gives them the double, gives them the help. Well thrown ball, good coverage.
So it's second down and 10 here for Dover. Two receivers set here to the near side. Single receiver up top. They'll throw it screen to Hughes in a nice play by Steubenville Big Red's Kylie Hopkins.
That's a great play. They tried to run a little slip screen out to the side, and it didn't fully. Made a great tackle one-on-one, because if he doesn't make that tackle, he has a lot of field in front of him.
Hopkins on to stop on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. Third on the team in tackles this season with 29. He's got a couple in this one as well. 3 tackles for a loss and a fumble recovery. It's third down and 11 for Dover on the opening drive of this contest. Time to throw. Judkins does. Falling down, making the catch. Dalen Clark.
Nice throw, little comeback route. He knew where the sticks were. He knew how far he had to go. First down, he's a half roll to the left. Gave an inside move and got the first down.
Good concentration there.
Great.
On that Ohio Valley Honda replay. Move the chains once again for Dover, moving inside Steubenville territory. Under 8 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Pressure comes, and they collapse around Judkins for the sack right around midfield.
Ryan Bice.
Big Red's been coming with that pressure all night. They're expecting to throw. They're bringing outside backer. They're bringing inside backer. They're always bringing one more than what Dover can block.
Ryan Bice in there, 2 sacks on the year, entering the contest. One of the guys in there first. It's second and 13. Dover loses 3 on that play. 2 receivers set to each side of the formation with Hughes lined up behind the quarterback, Jack Judkins. His second year as the starting quarterback for Dover. He fires downfield. It's complete to Bruno. First down. But again, a flag is down back at the 45. Flag back at the 45 after the completion. Bruno with the nice catch.
Complete to Bruno, 14-yard gain. Flag on the play.
Illegal use of hands to the face on the defense, number 66. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. We shall replay second down.
You heard Sam Jones. Here's our Ohio Valley Honda replay as the pass was complete here to Bruno before Suckotch brings him down.
I can't understand why they brought the ball back to that point and accepted the penalty. There he goes. Okay. Yeah.
Right, they declined the penalty. I was thinking that was about to happen, and if they had lined up for second down, I'm like, wait a second, he had first down yardage.
Yeah, they gave him the penalty yardage from the point of the foul instead of the reception, which was another.
And Coach Hiss was like, wait a second, I'll decline that. I'll take the first down.
Right.
Had it been incomplete, then different story.
Right.
First Choice America, first down and 10. Dover with a strong opening drive here. They hand it off to Clark. Clark lowers the shoulder. Takes it inside the 30-yard line.
Hopkins and Adams on the
Jameer Adams and Hopkins in on the stop for Big Red. Pick up 3 yards. That'll be second down and 7. Again, a look on your Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Okay, they run a little crisscross action.
Crozier also got his hands in there initially.
Right, this Big Red defense is so hard to run against inside. They're a little bigger than they normally did. They're bringing fresh people regularly.
Second down and 7 for Dover on the opening drive. Empty backfield here. Pressure comes. Judkins gets rid of it across the middle. It's incomplete. Brody Suckach.
Nice break on the ball. Almost intercepted. He had his receiver open for a while, and Brody Suckach makes a nice defensive play. Breaks it up.
The state champion wrestler, 2-time OVAC champion, committed to Purdue to wrestle in college. Tied for the team lead in tackles this season for Steubenville on the defensive side of the football. Tied with Crozier, the sophomore inside linebacker. Clock stopped with 5:39 to go. It's now third down and 7. Used back in the backfield behind Judkins. Lets it go. Incomplete.
Slightly behind him.
And Jameer Fulks on the coverage. It's fourth down.
Pass intended for Shine. Broken up by Jameer Fulks.
A look field level on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. It's a little behind, and Fulks right there to break it up. Fulks has a pick this season.
Big Red does a nice job with that secondary. They're getting a lot of man coverage. They're bringing heat a lot of different places, but they're lining up, showing you different things, confusing the offense.
It's 4th and 7. Opening drive for Dover. 5:35 to go. Some time. Gets rid of it. Throwing towards the end zone. It's broken. Complete.
Wow. Great breakup. Good job.
Jameer Fulks.
That's 2 in a row for him. What a nice job he did breaking on that football.
Turnover on downs, and Big Red will get the football for the first time.
A well-thrown ball. He's got great arm strength.
Looking for Caden Shy. And now the Big Red offense is led by senior quarterback Aiden Davis. Onto the field for the first time after a lengthy opening drive, nearly 7 minutes by Dover, but they come up empty-handed in the scorebook. Here's a swing out, complete to Will Taylor. There's a flag down. Taylor has first down yardage. They get a flag down back at the line of scrimmage.
I think we're going to get offensive holding. His swing screen, tried to make the block on the perimeter, but I think he grabbed up around the top of the jersey. We're going to see it right there.
And that was just enough for Taylor to skip loose.
Right.
Illegal block in the back on the offense. Number 8. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So it'll still be a First Choice America first down, but it'll be a bit longer here for Big Red on their opening drive. Aiden Davis, 38 of 51, 582 yards, 4 touchdowns. Passing, he's completed 74% of his passes. Both quarterbacks have completed well over 70% of their passes this year, which is incredible.
And they each have thrown 6 or 7 touches and only 1 interception.
And they can both run it.
And well, that's what I say. They're in an empty backfield, but that doesn't mean it's a passing set.
Davis has run for 6 touchdowns this season. Fires it out, complete to Taylor once again. Flies down and making a stop, Dalen Clark.
And he made a nice open field tackle with the hips moving and so on.
McAdoo's Towing and Crane Service defensive starters, including Cameron Nauer, TJ Arnold, Jack McKinnon, Colin Peoples up front. Linebacker Colton Gribble, Carson McGarry, Liam Mass, Dalen Clark, Caden Shine, Dante Clark, freshman, and Colin Bruno also in that starting lineup for the Dover defense. Missing Isaac Blickensdorfer, who was injured last week, unfortunately, against Indian Valley. Very talented player, their leading tackler. Here swings it out to Jalen Minifield. Davis, the Minifield connection works. It'll be third down upcoming, but they get the ball up across the 30 to the 33. And we look at that offensive starting lineup for Big Red, including Minifield in the backfield, Hopkins at fullback, Suckosh. You'll see Max Poole at receiver as well, along with Jeremiah Hinton, Nolan Blackburn at tight end, Effie Kelly up front, Ben Berge, Miles Cooper, Antonio Palmer, Chandler Hoffman. It's a big offensive line for Big Red. It's 3rd and 4. Trey Wiggins in the lineup, in motion, as Davis runs it, gets it up across the 35. Good work defensively by Dover. He'll be short. Jack McKinnon, and it's 4th down.
Davis on the deeper. 1 yard gain. Gribble and McKinnon on the stop.
Look at it again in your Ohio Valley Hunter replay.
It's just a quarterback power sweep to the outside. It gets kind of congested to the outside. Aiden Davis makes a cut back inside. Good choice. Gets stopped a little short of the sticks.
Wiggins in there at receiver. The 2 set up top to the formation, single receiver.
Davis can kick.
Yes, he can, and he will. And the advantage of having your quarterback being able to punt is right there, because he
right there.
Beautiful punt. Rolls down inside the 5. Dover has no one back because they got to be launching out. So 3:09 to go in the first. We'll take a timeout. No score here at Harding Stadium. No score on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Dover and Steubenville. Big Red coming back on the field defensively after an outstanding punt by Aiden Davis, pinning Dover back at their own 3-yard line. What a weapon that is.
Oh, it is. When your quarterback can kick, he took a step back, put himself 7 yards. That protects the center so no one can hit him. And there's nobody deep for Dover, and the ball just rolls and rolls down on the 3-yard line.
So Judkins in his own end zone, hands it off to Hughes, and Hughes hit and taken down by Cale Simmons.
Hughes on the carry. Cale Simmons on the stop.
You see the replay here. We're in inside zone, and everybody stayed in gap strong and made a play.
Simmons makes the play on defense for the Big Red. Second down and 10. No gain on the play. Dover's second offensive possession. They took nearly 7 minutes off the clock before turning it over on downs. Judkins lets it fly, and it's caught by Hughes. Here's a flag down near sideline, right around the 3. A flag down.
Illegal motion on the offense. Number 21. Off the distance to the goal line. 3 points back and down.
Well, that'll certainly hurt Dover because they had a nice completion right there to Hughes. But instead, they'll back it up. We can't go back much further when it's half the distance of the goal, but it's going to be 2nd and 12 now, back at the 2. Clock rolling, 2:05 and counting. No score on your Bordis and Bordis scorebar between Dover and Steubenville. Judkins hands it off. Clark gets some extra yards where Simmons and Suckosh will wrestle him down.
They gave themselves some breathing room. The quarterback, if he is going to throw, doesn't have to retreat to the end zone. He has some room to at least to move around and find his open receivers now.
Suckosh, 3-year starter. leading tackler the past couple of seasons. It's 3rd down and 6. Ball now
7-yard game
at the 7-yard line. Davis's punt flipping the field here. Dover still backed up near their end zone. Judkins lets it go. It's complete to Caden Shy. 1st down yardage. No flags on the field. They'll move the chains. Shy, the leading receiver for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. 19 catches, 340 yards, 3 touchdowns.
We see the repeat half roll, runs a comeback route, single coverage, good throw, good catch.
The sure-handed Shy with the reception. Less than a minute to go here in this opening quarter. First Choice America, 1st down and 10 once again for Dover. Controlled the time of possession in this one. Judkins taken down by Landon Crozier. Also bringing some pressure for Big Red was Bice.
They're bringing pressure from all different places. They're bringing it outside. They're bringing it inside. They're moving it front. Doing a great job defensively, trying to disrupt the timing of this Dover offense.
Pete Tamborello, Rennie Cousino, John Timko, Vince Levi, Donnie Madzai also on this crew along with Sam Jones tonight. As we are winding things down in the opening quarter, and looks like the opening quarter will come to a close with no score. Dover with the football facing a 2nd down and 9. We will be taking a timeout, and we will return in a moment with quarter number 2.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV9 is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, the Center of Music and Art, Trinity Health Systems, D. Felice Brothers Pizza, Local Union 495 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
Beautiful Friday evening in Steubenville. We're live at Harding Stadium. Scoreless between Dover and Steubenville. Dover with the football, 2nd down and 9. They have controlled the time of possession. Rob Metzger here along with Coach Tony Filberto. Crimson Tornadoes drive started back on their own 3-yard line. Judkins, it's hard, right in the hands of Landon Crozier for the Big Red touchdown.
Oh, right place, right time, man. Great defensive play.
Labor's local 809 touchdown. Who popped this thing loose?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Came in from the outside. Crozier's there, catch the ball.
We'll look at it again.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Oh, it was a great
Unfortunately,
hit.
they are taking care of an injured Dover ball carrier right there, but it is a touchdown. If you look at the team quick lane replay, up on his feet is Judkins, which is good news. But how about the big pop? The big hit recovered by Crozier, taking it in for the Labor's local 809 touchdown. I still want to know who popped
made the
it
hit.
loose.
Oh, it was a great hit. That's when you're playing defense, team defense. Everybody going to the football, you're in the right place because you put yourself in the right place.
Sunkosh will hold. Cole Bowers to attempt the extra points. Bowers' kick is up, and he is still perfect on the season on extra points. It is 7-0 Big Red here early in quarter number 2. Huge hit.
He said he's been perfect this year. What a weapon he has been, kicking off, kicking field goals, and kicking extra points.
Sports Friday on the go. It's ongoing right now. The biggest games in the Valley all in one place. You can take a look at Bill Phillips and Dawn Sloan on your smartphone, on the WTOV News 9 app, on the WTOV News 9 YouTube channel. From 7 until about 9:30, they are checking in live at 5 different games, including this one. Sports Friday on the go. It's been a blast so far for Dawn and Bill, and they are continuing, I'm sure, to have fun as we speak right now inside our digital content center.
Yeah, two experienced guys, been a lot of years in the Ohio Valley football. What two better people could you have doing that job? And they're having a good time with each other.
Look at Noah West. He may have been the guy to pop it loose. If I got a chance to look at the replay one more time, it'd be great to see who knocked it loose. But we're looking at Noah West. I'm going to assume he was the guy that got in there quickly from the side of your screen there. As Landon Crozier took that in for the Big Red touchdown to make it 7-0. Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff for Bowers. He'll return it from the goal line. And how about this return? Looking to hold on to the football. Justice Hughes up to the 30.
Hughes on the return. Suckots on the stop.
Look again at the last play. Yeah, it was West. Looked like 54. Popped it loose.
What a good hit.
Outstanding hit. And how about Crozier being right there? Knows what to do with it. Scores the touchdown.
And we expected this to be an explosive offensive game, and our only scores come on defense.
7-0. Big Red after West forces the fumble, and Crozier returns it for the touchdown. The Dover continues with it here. Mr. Ritter, first down and 10. Judkins back in there. Lets it go. Nowhere to go with it, so he'll throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. Smart move there.
Good choice.
Judkins pass again for Oswald. Falls incomplete.
Looking for in the vicinity of Kale Oswald. It'll be second down and 10 for Dover. For the first points of this one, coming off of a big defensive play for Reno Suckoch's Steubenville Big Red. Won the last two matchups against Dover. Lead this all-time series 21-6-1. Oh, behind the line, possibly. Going to pick it up. And Big Red has the football. Shamir Adams heads up play.
It is. Right place. Okay, you work yourself to the right place. There's a backwards pass. You always teach your kids, go after the ball, even if it's close.
Look at
Definitely a backwards pass.
So Big Red football, first and 10 at the 22-yard line. Mr. Reuter, first and 10.
Big Red.
Big Red calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. A Trinity Health System timeout.
The future looks good. The future looks good to me. The future looks good.
Back live inside Harding Stadium. Steubenville Big Red with the football. Heads up play by Shamir Adams to pick up the live football.
Like you said earlier, you always tell your kids, even if you think it's not backwards, go after the football because you may get the call and it may be backwards. And Big Red did exactly the way they were coached.
Big Red cheerleaders, Big Red band, Dover cheerleaders. A great atmosphere here for high school football. Reno Suckoch, his offense out on the field here. It's first down and 10 at the 22-yard line. They got on the board via the defensive side of the ball. Let's see what they do here on offense. Davis under center. To Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Hand it off to Jalen Minifield. Minifield pushing forward up across the 15-yard line. The blocking continues downfield.
Pretty good blocking. Big Red is going back to their two-back, quarterback under center, run inside ice, run power, get the ball. Get those big linemen. Look at them push.
Colton Gribble among those in on the stop for Dover. Quick out to Brody Suckoch. Suckoch, a stiff arm pushed out of bounds, but he's got the first down for Big Red.
That's an advantage of being in a two-back offense, is you're getting single coverage out on your wide outs. You get someone Sakosh one-on-one, he can put the ball in the end zone.
Liam Mast pushing him out of bounds. Reno over there, helping out his grandson Brody after that first down reception. Now first and goal, the ball at the 5-yard line. Hopkins, your fullback, Minifield, the tailback. And off to Minifield. Minifield is into the end zone. Touchdown, Steubenville, Big Red.
Outside stretch play. Big Red has had so much success with. They were unbalanced, plus end over, and just outnumbered on the edge. Look at this wall blocking there.
Look how far downfield they were.
Oh.
They got that push.
Yep.
A Labor's Local 809 touchdown. Good look on your team quick lane replay. Jalen Minifield into the end zone for Big Red. His second rushing score of the season. Bowers on to attempt the extra points. Sakosh picks it up. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Brody heaves it to the end zone and picked out of the air by the Dover defense. So the 2-point try no good, but there is some yellow laundry on the field. Penalty declined. The 2-point try no good. So it is 13-0. Big Red with the lead. We'll take a timeout. 13-0 Big Red in your WVU Medicine scoreboard. There's the first Big Red touchdown. Noah West popped it loose right into the arms of Landon Crozier, who scores the touchdown, and then heads up play by Shamir Adams to pick up the loose football, and then Jalen Minifield into the end zone. And just like that, it's 13-0 Big Red. 10:52 to go here in the second. Going 1 minute and 8 seconds. 13-0.
Yeah. The change so quickly, and it's because of great play of the defense, awareness of the defense, that togetherness of that defense. Doing a great job.
Ohio Valley, buy here, pay here, kickoff. Bowers, the boots. Taken at the 2-yard line by Dalen Clark. Spins out of trouble there, spins again. This time will not get away. Will Taylor able to bring him down on the return. The Dover offense back out on the field. They have certainly owned the time of possession. But despite all that,
they're down 13.
They're down 13-0. The 2 defensive plays, including one directly leading as a touchdown on the fumble forced and the touchdown by Crozier. But if you're Dan Ifft and you're Dover, there's a lot of football to be played, and they were moving the football.
They've had a lot of success throwing the football. And there's a flag now. I think they had 12. They broke the huddle with 12.
Too many guys for 5-yard penalty.
Once you break the huddle, if you got 12 on the field, it's a penalty.
This is your Reuter, and now 15 for Dover. Back at the 15-yard line. To the Dover offense. Back out. Duckins with some time. Now under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's complete to Caden Shy. And Adams is right there to make the stop.
Yeah, Jenkins does a great job getting extra time. He creates that himself because Big Red's coming from so many places.
And that's what Coach Rena Sakosh was telling me earlier in the week. It's plays like this that makes him so dangerous. Yep. Not necessarily plays that were drawn up this way, but he's able to make things happen, either running the football or throwing it. That time, use the legs to create the throw. Back to action. Judkins completes it. And Hopkins is there immediately.
Yeah, Hopkins,
no gain on the play.
Hopkins having a great night defensively right now. He's there, got that out route, makes a tackle. That'll
bring up 3rd down and 6 for Dover.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Look at Jalen Minifield for the second Big Red touchdown on offense. Pressure comes. Judkins lets it go. Incomplete. Adams there looking for Bruno downfield.
Pass
It's 4th down.
Bruno, ball's incomplete. Xavier Adams in coverage.
So now Dover will look to punt it away to Big Red. Brody Suckosh will go back deep, awaiting the likely punt from Dover. And Dalen Clark back in punt formation for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. With 9:23 to go here in the second quarter, Big Red with 2 touchdowns and just a little more than a minute. Take this from a scoreless game to a 13-0 game. Clark gets the kick away. It'll take a Dover roll, and it'll keep on rolling. And Suckosh will pick it up. Then hit out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Hit and knocked out of bounds by Dante Clark, the younger brother of Dalen. A look inside the Seven Ranges Entertainment Goat Cam, the Goat Restaurant bar at the Seven Ranges. And a look inside a beautiful night inside of Harding Stadium in Steubenville for this matchup between 2 of the top 6 winningest programs in Ohio high school football history. Big Red back on offense, running the football. Here's Kajuan Juice Bryant on the loose, and he is taking it down inside the 40-yard line.
He run inside zone, and that's a great run. He has great vision. But Cooper, Berge, Palmer, Hoffman, and Kelly have done a great job. Look at the blocking up front. I mean, they lock on and they push.
Hopkins, the fullback, doing his job. Bryant, the big pickup. He rounds into form after an injury late last season. He takes the handoff there as well. Entered this one with 26 carries for 167 yards and a touchdown. He scored in last year's matchup at Crater Stadium, as did Minifield, who had that second Big Red touchdown.
36.
A little difference in the two teams now. Big Red has been able to line up with a couple backs in the backfield, take the ball straight down the field, push, where Dover has not been able to do that.
2nd down and 8. Davis calls for it, and he'll keep it. Ball comes loose. Was he down? No. I thought he was down, but no whistle I had heard.
He appeared to be down.
We'll see.
Yeah, the referee.
He was down. I thought he was, but I wasn't sure if I heard the whistle.
Let me see it again.
Look at it again. Team quick lane replay.
Oh, he's definitely down.
Carson McGarry for Dover coming in to make the hit. 3rd down and 3. Davis pumps, throws, end zone. Touchdown!
Oh, what a catch.
Brody Suckosh.
Great catch. Great throw.
Labor's local 809 touchdown. We look at it again. Team quick lane replay. Pitch and catch. Davis, Suckosh, over the shoulder.
Just dropped it in there perfectly. Couldn't throw the ball any better than that.
19-0 with 7:33 to go in the second. And Big Red will line up for 2 after the trouble on the last extra point attempt and 2-point conversion. Minifield to the right of Davis. Suckosh in motion. Here's Davis. Incomplete, so it'll remain 19-0. We'll take a timeout. 7:33 to go in the second. Steubenville now in front, 19-0 on that WVU Medicine scoreboard. 19-0 Steubenville over Dover. This game has changed quickly here in quarter number 2. 3 touchdowns for Reno Succotash squad within 5 minutes of this second quarter, including those 2 in the first minute and 8 seconds. 1 defensively, 1 offensively, set up by the fumble recovery.
Right. This defense has just been outstanding tonight. Playing a great offense from Dover. It's bringing pressure every plays, making great plays in the secondary.
Hayden Hicks, your Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. And on the return is Dalen Clark. And Clark will take it until he's taken down to the turf by Jameer Fultz. With 7:25 to go here in the opening half. Reminder, Dylan Cleland is standing by with your Wendy's halftime show with some highlights from across the valley and also some special halftime recognitions. Our Scholar Athlete of the Week, one of those. That's coming up at halftime. Your Wendy's halftime show with Dylan Cleland. Dover football, 1st and 10 at the 32. And met immediately.
Hughes on the carry.
Chandler Hoffman is there for Big Red.
That's been the difference in this game. Big Red is able to run the football tackle to tackle, and Dover just hasn't been able to do that.
Judkins. Little high was looking downfield to Cale Oswald. Incomplete, so it'll be 3rd down and 12. And for Dover, going to want to be able to try to pick something up here.
Right.
Because they do not want to see Steubenville again with the football so quickly.
No, they don't want to go out 3 and out. If they do, it would be the second time. And actually, the last 2 times they had the football, it's been 3 and out. So I'm sure they'd like to get a 1st down here just to keep the ball away from Big Red.
It's 3rd down and 12 with 2 receivers set to the top side, 2 here to the near side as well. Roser. And throw it incomplete. And Big Red does so many things. They're defensively showing you different looks, right? It's just so it throws you off your game.
Yeah, if you watch that, the inside backer lined up as an inside backer, and by the time the ball snapped, he's coming from the outside, and he defends the back slipping out of the backfield. So they're doing so many things for Dover to deal with.
And Dan Ift looking on here as his team faces a 4th down and 12. Dalen Clark back in punt formation for the Crimson Tornadoes with Brody Suckoch back deep for Steubenville at around his 35-yard line. Off the side of the foot, out of bounds, and Big Red's going to have some great field position here as it sails out around the 42-yard line.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory for Big Red. Their approach can be that way.
They'll mark it out at the 39-yard line. So Big Red in business once again here with 6:40 to go in the opening half, leading 19-0.
It's that rugby kick where you're running, till you get pressure and kick it, just come off the side of his foot.
So 1st down and 10. Ball at the 39 of Dover. Davis under center. And going around the left end, up top of your screen. How about the move and a nice play there by Zaire Scurry. Close to 1st down yardage for Big Red on a Mr. Reuter 1st down.
Yeah, right.
Came in motion.
Right, jet sweep, handed it to him, and a good blocking on the perimeter.
Big Red hurries back to the line. 2nd and 2, pickup of 8 for Scurry. Davis completes it. There's a flag thrown as the pass was concluded to Jakai Lucius Muntz. Our referee, Sam Jones, will sort it out for us. Legal man downfield. That'll cost Big Red on the completion there. Aiden Davis, beautiful touchdown pass on that last Big Red drive to Brody Suckoch. For Aiden, his 5th touchdown pass of the season. And completing 74% of his passes. Which, in case you're wondering, is really, really good.
Really good. Makes great decisions. He's only thrown 1 interception.
We'll hand it off to Jalen Minifield. And Minifield.
If you watch the shift on this play, that's the long side of the line, then they're bringing 2 over. They're just outnumbering Dover and making it easy to get to the perimeter.
That's exactly what they did right there. You saw the 2 guys shift that way. Look again here. They had already shifted here, but great work.
They've just outnumbered them at the line of scrimmage. There's 2-on-1 blocking at the perimeter.
Pick up the first down. Mr. Reuter 1st and 10 for Big Red. Aiden Davis. Hands it off to Crozier. Crozier taken down. Nice work by Liam Mess to take him down. On Carson McGarry. It'll be 2nd down for Steubenville with 5:27 and counting here in the opening half. Being quickly in replay.
Look at the blocking again up front. Yeah, they're just push. Once they lock on, they're going to win.
Second down and 5 for Big Red with 3 receivers now set to the top side of the formation. Davis goes that way. He'll swing it out to the tailback, Minifield. And Minifield will get near the first down marker.
He's deadly out on the perimeter.
They might measure.
Yeah, and it's just like running the toss sweep. Get the ball out to him. Let his athletic ability take over.
Receivers on that top side, including Najee Simon and Maddox Goulin. 2nd. 3rd down and shorts. They will measure. The chains come out. They will be just short. So a 3rd and inches for Steubenville. This doesn't seem like too tall of a task when you consider the great push they get up front.
Absolutely.
With that big offensive line. And the thing is, it's not just the offensive line. It's the fullbacks. It's the receivers. It's the tight end. Everyone working in unison. And it seems like they are always on the same page.
You know, with the confidence they have in this run game, they may throw the football here, throw it to the end zone.
And then go, if they don't make it, then try it on 4th.
Sure.
Inside the WMC pink zone, they're at the 18-yard line. It's 3rd and inches. And here's Will Taylor. Taylor skips out of trouble. First down yardage, still moving. Will Taylor, first down inside the 10.
And I like the call. They went to the perimeter. You know, Dover packed it down inside, looking for an inside run play. So they run jet sweep, and he gets out here. He got a lot of these yardages on his own.
1st and goal inside the 10 for Big Red. Davis under center. Turning give to Minifield. Jalen Minifield across the goal line. Is he in? There's a flag down. Back in the backfield. Flag down. It's a hold on Steubenville. Big Red. We'll repeat 1st down. Team quickly in replay.
Wow. This looks like push to me.
We get to slow it down.
We get to slow it down. That's right.
But That is going to cost Big Red there. It's now 1st and goal with the ball back at the 19-yard line. Suckosh will go out wide at the top side along with Taylor and Goulin. You got Fox and Minifield split out to the near side, empty backfield. Swing it out to Minifield. Minifield looking to make a move. Good work by Shy to hold on. So McKinnon to help out. Then it's 2nd and goal.
You know, we've seen Big Red spread the field like that and run quarterback draw with Aiden Davis, and he's deadly in there with the ball in his hands.
One more look on your team quickly in replay. Good work by Shy. 2nd and goal with Bryant in the backfield to the left of Aiden Davis. Quick throw out, complete. Still on his feet. Ball pops loose out of bounds. Good bounce for Big Red there as it bounces out of the flag. Was there a flag for it? Yeah, no, that was the marker for the fumble.
The beanbag.
Beanbag.
Fast screen, good blocking out front. Here's a good hit. Knocked the ball loose. Good tackle.
And Caden Shy, outstanding two-way player. Also strong in return game for Dover. We'll hear from him at halftime. He is our Scholar Athlete of the Week, and a timeout called by Steubenville. 2:48 to go in the first half. 19-0. Steubenville leads the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Here live inside Harding Stadium. Again, Dylan Cleland standing by for our Wendy's halftime show. When we hit the break. And a reminder, after Ohio State football, be sure to catch the Football Fever post-game show. That includes this Saturday evening. Of course, Ohio State hosting the Marshall Thundering Herd at noon tomorrow, which is also on Fox 9. That starts a triple header. And it's Marshall and Ohio State. First time they have met in quite some time. Big Noon Kickoff pregame also live from Columbus. It starts a triple header of action on Fox 9, which also includes Utah and Oklahoma State at 4. Of course, Oklahoma State's defensive coordinator is Ohio Valley native Brian Darden.
Sure is. What a great job he has done. I get to see them play at West Virginia last year and actually talked to him for a minute or two after the game. And just did a great, great job.
3rd and goal for Big Red out of the timeout at the 8-yard line. Bryant, your tailback. Lucius Muntz with the fullback. Shifts to the right. Here they go again, shifting to that right side of the formation. They'll stretch it. Here's Bryant. Oh, nice work by Shy. Caden Shy once again has been outstanding for Dover. It's 4th and goal now. A look at it from the field level.
Pretty good blocking to the perimeter. And just brought a guy in over top.
2:26. Clock rolling now. 4th and goal. The ball at the 4-yard line for Big Red. Play clock's at 10, so they may be looking to take a timeout here. Talk things over. They wind that clock down near the 2-minute mark here in quarter number 2. So timeout. Reno Suckosh will talk things over with his guys here.
I think we
they have a delay game. They did a delay game. I think they called a timeout.
Yeah.
With the delay game, they'll bring the field goal unit out and Cole Bowers.
And the reason you take the delay game is to back it up so the angle to the goalpost isn't so difficult. So we aren't thinking that they just weren't getting their team on the field.
Right. They
did
had
it
a
for
plan.
a purpose.
They had a plan. You could tell there was no panic.
Right.
I thought maybe they would do the timeout, but again, they had the field goal in mind, so they back it up 5 yards and give Cole Bowers a chance at his 3rd field goal of the season. Santino Haney to hold for Bowers. The lefty kicker. It's up. It is through the uprights. 22-0. Bowers knocks it through with 1:56 to go until halftime. Now 3 for 3 on the season.
Brody Suckosh has usually been the holder in that situation. And, of course, Matt Fabro has been the long snapper for 2 years and done an outstanding job.
And Haney, good job getting the ball down there.
Sure did.
For Bowers, who knocks it through. Perfect on the extra points, perfect on the field goals on the season. And your scoring so far, the big hit by Noah West pops the ball right into the arms of Landon Crozier. That was early in the second quarter. And after a fumble recovery for Big Red, Jalen Minifield made it 13-0. And how about the nice pitch and catch? Davis to Suckosh, 19-0. Then on fourth down, Bowers knocks through the field goal. 22-0 your score. And again, a reminder, Big Red's going to get the ball to start the second half as well.
This whole second quarter has been nothing but Big Red. A couple of times, Dover's gone 3 and out. Turned the ball over a couple of times also.
Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. Bowers lands it inside the 5-yard line. Justice Hughes on the return for Dover, and he finds a bit of a seam, and he takes it up across near the 40-yard line.
Nice return.
Simmons will trip him up. Steubenville's the next opponent next week on the Bordis and Bordis Friday Night Rivals is Wheeling Park, and Park right now near halftime winning at University 21-6. For the Patriots, looking to go to 3-1 on the season. Of course, we'll have highlights of that matchup coming up on the Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday. That's going to be at 10:30 tonight on WTOV9.com while college football is on Fox 9. We'll be live at 11:10 on WTOV9. The Park right now in front on the road, and there's your matchup on WTOV9 next Friday night. Big Red at the Patriots, Wheeling Island Stadium. And Dover running the football. Ben Berge and company. Gail Simmons, Kylie Hopkins.
Dover just isn't having that success running the football inside. They've done a great job moving the ball, throwing it, but that inside run game hasn't been working real well.
Second down and 8 for Dover nearing the 1-minute mark of the opening half. Judkins fires. It's deflected and intercepted by Suckosh.
That's being in the right place because you're supposed to be in the right place.
Second pick of the season. It was deflected here as well. Jameer Falks was there, and Suckosh in position to make the interception. He also had a big pick against Mooney on the Bordis and Bordis Friday Night Rivals a couple weeks ago.
Well, he's made a couple of nice plays tonight defensively. Makes a great catch offensively.
He's had his handprints all over this one. Davis as well throws. Incomplete. Looking for Nolan Blackburn, the tight end.
Good blocking up front by the Big Red offensive line. Gave him a lot of time to find his receivers.
So clock stops with 56.6 seconds. It's 2nd and 10. Brody Suckosh won't be off the field long, but he gets a well-deserved break. Davis with Minifield lined up to his left. Lets it fly. Completely down. Down Jeremiah Hinton. Third down upcoming. Clock is winding. Big Red with 1 timeout remaining. Hayden Davis fires, complete. Down to the 25-yard line. Ajay Simon. They got to hurry it up, get back to the line of scrimmage.
They still have 1 timeout. They're in field goal range.
Davis will clock it there. 27 seconds. First down yardage for Big Red on the previous play. Another Mr. Rooter first down and 10. But now it's second down and 10 after the spike there. Simon with the big reception for the first down yardage. Davis rolling left. He throws. Complete. Down inside the 10-yard line. Scurry on the reception for Steubenville.
He got out of bounds, stop the clock.
Clock stops 21.3 seconds. Deep quick lane replay. Taken out of bounds by Dante Clark.
15-yard gain, first and goal at the 10.
First and goal, 10-yard line. Inside the WMC pink zone is Steubenville Big Red. Play clock at 9. Play clock down to 5. They get it off just in time as Davis throws. And the freshman Clark with the pass coverage. And we're looking for Simon. He'll check out. Checking in, Jeremiah Hinton. Big Red with a number of different guys they're confident in at receiver. You're going to run them in and out of there.
Coach Reno and I talk, part of their success is they use people. Everybody is part of this football team.
17 seconds. Second and goal at the 10-yard line. Suckosh back in there. He's your wideout to the top side of the formation. Davis swings it out to Minifield. Jalen Minifield at the 10, the 5. Jalen Minifield is in for the Big Red touchdown. Labor's local 809 touchdown. A team quick lane replay. Look at it.
Swing screen, nobody out in front of me. Had good blockers. Downfield, put the ball in the end zone.
8.6 seconds on the clock. Like they'll line up
Go for two.
Chance to make it a 30-point lead at the break, which would keep the clock moving to start the third. Here's Davis using the legs. Davis in for the 2-point try. It's 30-0 with 8.6 seconds. All 30 points scored here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, Dover controlled most of the first quarter, controlled the clock, moving the ball up and down the field. It's been all Big Red the second quarter.
He was at first minute, 8 seconds. You had the big hit popped into the arms of Crozier for the touchdown. Next Dover possession, the backwards pass off the screen. Loose football, it's picked up. Big Red offense scores.
Right.
And they've controlled it since.
Right, there have been a couple of 3-and-outs for Dover. Big Red takes the ball down the field. The interception here by Brody Suckosh led to this one.
So Minifield into the end zone for the second time in this contest. That one a receiving score for Jalen Minifield. 3 touchdowns on the season. And Eden Davis, another strong performance thus far for the future West Liberty Hilltopper basketball player. Got a lot of hoops, a lot of football still to be played here, but basketball season could be fun in Steubenville this winter as well. Cole Bowers tees it up on your Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. Line drive kick taken at the 28-yard line. Up across the 40. As your burden among those in on that stop on special teams for Big Red, as Reno Suckosh has his team up 30-0. Big Red number 3 in Division 3, Region 11. Dover right behind them at number 4.
Dover will take over first and 10 of its own 40.
It's week 5 of the Ohio high school football season, and it's hard to believe we're here.
It was 88 degrees today.
4.8 seconds on the clock. Mr. Reuter first down for Dover. And Judkins will take the knee, and the two teams will head to the locker room. Bill and Cleveland coming up next with your Wendy's halftime report. A 30-point second quarter for Steubenville Big Red. They lead the Dover Crimson Tornadoes at the break 30-0 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Now it's time to honor our Center of Music and Art Band Standout of the Week from Steubenville High School.
WTOV9's Band Standout of the Week, sponsored by the Center of Music and Art.
My name is Madeline Thacker, and I am a senior at Steubenville High School. I've been in the marching band for 5 years and the Harding Middle School band for 3. I'm a 5-year member of the drumline, and I'm currently serving as vice president. Being vice president is an amazing opportunity for me. I enjoy being able to communicate with my directors and help the band with whatever we need. Being a senior, there are a lot of big events coming up for us this season, like our Dover Band Show and Varsity Show, which is early November. The past 5 years of being a member of the best band in Buckeye-Land has given me memories that will last a lifetime. I am excited to say that I will be continuing my marching band career at Ohio University for the Marching 110.
WTOV9's Band Standout of the Week, sponsored by the Center of Music and Art.
And this year, we are also recognizing an Interstate Waste Services Impact Player of the Week. Let's go back to Steubenville High School for more.
WTOV9's Impact Player of the Week, sponsored by Interstate Waste Services.
Hi, I'm Natalie Romanak. I'm a senior at Steubenville High School. I'm the current Key Club president, service treasurer for Rotary Interact, and I'm a member of the National Honor Society. These organizations do a lot of different community service projects. We like helping out our community, from food drives to diaper drives to lending a helping hand wherever it's needed. When I first started getting involved with these organizations, I was still very new to the school and I wasn't quite sure how to get involved. The first thing I helped out with was the food drive with the Key Club. We collected canned foods, non-perishable food items, and every year it seems to grow more and more. I think life is too short not to make a difference, so whether it's a small gesture or a large task, you can make an impact on anybody that you're around.
WTOV9's Impact Player of the Week, sponsored by Interstate Waste Services.
And that'll do it for us here on the Wendy's Halftime Report. Thanks for joining us. Next, it's back to Harding Stadium for our highlights of our Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals game with Rob and Tony.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV9 is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, WVU Medicine, Laborers, Local 809, The Health Plan, WMC, Target Shop, and Interstate Waste Services.
We're back live inside Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Rob Metzger along with Tony Filberto. 30-second quarter points for Steubenville Big Red. They lead 30-0 after Dover really controlled that clock for the first quarter.
They did. You know, that passing game was keeping them in the game, keeping the ball away from Big Red. They were controlling the clock. We talked about time of possession, but then, you know, the Big Red defense took over the big hit and the return, the fumble recovery on the bubble, and Big Red is taking advantage of it.
As we mentioned earlier, this game with playoff implications at the midway point. Ohio Division III, Region 11, Steubenville region, with Dover right behind them in fourth. Top 16 get in now, top 8 get home games. Indian Creek in the mix right now at number 12. They're battling Brook right now, and at last check, they're down, I think, 14-10. We're up 14-10. I got to check that score, but Indian Creek playing at Brook right now. That's part of our Sports Friday on-the-go coverage. New Philadelphia, who Big Red rallied past few weeks ago is 13th in that region, and Carrollton sits at 20th again with still a lot of football to be played, but it's also hard to believe we're in week 5 of Ohio football.
Wow. We spoke a couple weeks ago, the fastest 10 weeks ever is football season.
It creaks up 14-10 at the half against Brook right now, and like I said, they're in the mix right now for playoff spot as well in Ohio Division III Region 11. Wheeling Park on the road leading University 28-6 at the half, and of course Big Red after this one will get ready for the Patriots. That is our next Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals matchup from Wheeling Island Stadium next Friday night on WTOV9. Big Red and Park. The running clock will be in effect as we get things started here in the third quarter. It's a 30-point game. Now, if Dover would score and get it back within 30, we'll go back to regular timing. If not, that clock will run for the most part, except for a few of the situations you do see on your screen. Set now for another Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. Big Red will get the football to start the second half here inside Harding Stadium. Big Red looking to start this season at 5-0. Jamison Marlatt, the Dover kicker. First time we have seen him in this one. And it's bounced back inside the 5. And Bryant on the return for Big Red. And Juice Bryant, a big return up near the 40. So Steubenville, Big Red with some solid starting position here for the third quarter.
He is explosive, man. He accelerates right now. 3 steps, and he looked like he was flat out.
He's really, like I said earlier, rounding into form after the injury late last year. He is looking strong, and he has had himself a nice game and a nice season thus far here for Big Red. It's a First Choice Community Federal Credit Union. First down and 10 for Big Red. Aiden Davis at quarterback. Jalen Minifield to his left. He'll swing it out. Complete. Good work over Dalen Clark. Also in there, Dante Clark, the freshman younger brother of Dalen. Curry on the reception.
Right, you get a freshman playing in a game like this, he must be very, very talented.
And a look once again, number 15. And number 8, of course, is Dalen, the veteran. One of the veterans in his Dover lineup. Second down and 9, pickup of 1. And Jalen Minifield across midfield. First down yardage before Mask brings him down.
Minifield on the carry.
We keep talking about that offensive line. Just watch the push here. And, they're just driving people down the field.
Pass on the stop. 15-yard gain.
15-yard pickup for Minifield. First Choice America first down. Swing it out complete. Simon. First down yardage once again.
Pass complete to Najee Simon.
Block is moving. With that 30-point Big Red lead.
On the stop.
And Big Red offensive front, including Miles Cooper, Ben Berge, Antonio Palmer, Chandler Hoffman, Effie Kelly. Big boys up there. Ryan Bice, Noah West will see them up in there as well.
But it's nice you keep that whole offensive line together, and they work as a unit. These guys are doing a great job.
Pump, and Davis throws. Go. Incomplete. Again, if you're wondering why the clock is still rolling, it's because we are under the Ohio Mercy rule with the 30-point Big Red lead. It is second down and 10 upcoming for Big Red.
Davis's pass falls incomplete.
30-point second quarter for Steubenville. Broke this one open. Cale Simmons in the backfield along with Minifield. And your quarterback, Aiden Davis. Minifield, the handoff. Follow the blockers. Takes it up across the 30-yard line. Bring it for down at about 4. Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Minifield on the carry.
See the repeat there. It's just that inside power play. 2-on-1 blocking fullback leads.
Carson McGarry on the stop.
3rd and 4.
Nearing the 8-minute mark of this third quarter of the running clock. Big Red on the move, leading 30-0. And a quick give to Scurry. Pretty near that first down marker.
Scurry on the carry. Forced out of bounds by Clark.
Made the first down.
Big Red. First down.
First down yardage for Big Red. Block moving, 7:30, and rolling here in the third quarter. Another first choice Community Federal Credit Union, first down and 10 for Steubenville Big Red. Hopkins checks back in. Quickly break the huddle. Hinton, along with Scurry, wide out to the top side of the formation. Play clock's at 5. Swing out, complete. Going to make a move, and he will make a move. Scurry. First down, quickly inside the 10-yard line.
Aiden Davis got a good, strong arm. He just turned through fast, screen the ball, got there quickly. One-on-one, get your athletes out in space.
Inside the WMC pink zone. Big Red on the move after the 16-yard pickup by Scurry. And Fabro in at tight end. Double tight set for Big Red. Taylor in motion. He has the football. Will Taylor makes a move, cuts it outside. Will Taylor dives to the pylon. The ball popped loose. He's out of bounds. Down there at the 4-yard line.
Will Taylor out at the 2-yard line.
Ohio Valley Honda replay. We'll look at it again. That's Will Taylor with the football, making the move inside and cuts it out. Once again, Shy in the middle of the action. Caden Shy has been strong for Dover on both sides of the football. 2nd and goal from the 3 for Big Red. Davis under center. Bryant takes the handoff. Bryant is in to the end zone for the Big Red touchdown. Labor's local 809 touchdown for Juice Bryant and Steubenville Big Red. It's 36-0.
Touchdown.
Inside isolation, back leads, bring the backside guard up through, and they just power it into the end zone.
Offensive line doing work. I'm sure Dojo Suckoch likes to see that.
I bet he does.
And they're going to take the knee in the 2-point try. Keep it at 36-0. We'll take a timeout. 4:44 to go in the third. $36-0 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Big Red opening drive of the third. Jalen Midfield with the pickup there. And eventually the drive capped off with Bryant. 3-yard touchdown run. 2nd touchdown run of the season. And it's time for the Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff as Bowers has it teed up. Coming off a 2-goal performance last night for his dad's soccer team here against St. Clairsville. We saw a very highly contested soccer match here with Big Red and Park earlier this week as well. And those two schools will meet Friday in football in the Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. Good kick out of the back of the end zone, and what a weapon that can be. You got a guy that can knock it back there if you need to.
He's consistently put the ball in the end zone or inside the 5. What a great weapon it is, and it makes it so much easier on your defense.
And that Big Red defense out for the first time in the second half. There was offense back out there.
Key club members to stick around after the game to help clean up the stadium.
Their first possession here coming with right around 4 minutes to go due to the running clock here in the third quarter. Judkins hands it off to Justice Hughes, and Hughes making some moves. First down yardage, down the sideline he goes. Justice Hughes, little hurdle, and look at him go. Hughes off to the races, 10-5, and he is in. 80-yard touchdown for Justice Hughes.
He's got pretty good speed.
36-6. And we're an extra point away from going back to regular timing.
Right.
Touchdown by Justice Hughes.
Justice Hughes, an impressive effort there, and showed off the speed and the hurdling ability. Marlatt on to attempt the extra point with shy to hold. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. We'll go back to regular timing here with 3:13 to go. 36-7 your score. Justice Hughes races 80 yards and a little hurdle for good measure. Brings us back to the regular timing within a 30-point game now at 36-7 as Hughes with an impressive run right there. Hughes with his 7th rushing touchdown of the season, which leads the team. An Ohio Valley pay here kickoff. For Dover. Bryant is able to get a hold of it at the 10, make a move, and here goes Juice Bryant looking to make a spin on the kicker. Marlatt was able to make contact and slow him up.
Hey, he's deadly. He touches that ball. You get him out in space, you don't know what's going to happen.
Brought down by Marlatt.
Marlatt with a nice play there. A slow up the progress by Bryant. And Big Red with the football. 1st and 10. And Santino Haney will take over at quarterback here for Big Red late in the third quarter. Haney, the sophomore, had an outstanding freshman season on the basketball court. Under center, hands it off. And holding on to the football and breaking loose, Dejan Hython. There's a flag down at the 40. Dejan Hython with the carry. He's a sophomore as well. So what would have been a first down pickup is now coming back. Hold on one of the receivers here.
I can't see it. We're seeing a good run, though, from Hython.
Brenton Koloback, coach, honored last night at the Steubenville Catholic Central Hall of Fame, entered their Hall of Fame, one of 8 inductees last night. Congratulations to Brenton, of course, a prolific quarterback for the Crusaders.
Terrific. We played them once when I was at Weir High. Just an outstanding football player. Went on to West Liberty and had a pretty good career there.
One of our crew members, Marty, said he was his left tackle, and that's the reason he had all that success.
Most linemen say things like that.
Well, it's partly true. Back to action here as Hython runs the football. John Butchigras was the MC and an inductee last night. Clyde D'Angelo, one of the 8 to go in. Of course, Mike D'Angelo working with us this season. His son, former Steubenville Big Red standout. He'll be on the call with Jack Hillgrove next Friday with that Wheeling Park and Steubenville matchup at Wheeling Island Stadium. 2nd and 13, less than 2 to play here in the third quarter. Haney under center. Going to throw it, and it's complete. Hinton on the reception. Out of bounds. Will stop the clock with 1:37 to go in this third quarter.
Clearing 4 from the Steubenville 41-yard line.
Ball at the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 4 for Big Red. Letting that play clock run down, which will down to 10 seconds. Stretch it, hand it off. Hython. Nice work in the backfield defensively for Dover to come up with the stop. Grant Smith.
Grant Smith on the stop.
Ohio Valley Honda replay. We'll show it to you here.
Is that stretch play Big Red's had success with, but not this time.
Smith was right there to make the stop. It's now 4th down and 6. Nearing the 1-minute mark on your Bordas and Bordas score bar with Steubenville in front 36-7. Play clock's at 15, and they can run this game clock down to about 46 before they snap it. They snap it right here, and they'll punt it. Just like earlier when Davis had the nice punt with no one back, Haney lets one go, and it gets a nice roll down to the 10-yard line.
Santino Haney's punt will be down at the Dover 10-yard line.
So good work by Haney on the punt. Pin Dover back at 10. 39 seconds to go. Some of the Dover fans still here in attendance tonight. On a beautiful Friday night in the Ohio Valley, the Dover High School Marching Band. We got 2 of the premier football programs here on this game. Football programs. We also got 2 of the premier bands around, too, in the state when you're talking about Dover and Steubenville. Dover's Clayton Callender, the drum major for Ohio State again this year. He had a chance to be right behind Archie Griffin. Oh, look at that big hit by Big Red. Colin Miller coming in on the stop for Steubenville.
See the replay, try to run inside zone. Boy, I tell you, just no place for him to go.
Miller says, nope. Not on my watch. Less than 20 seconds to go until the end of the quarter. Dan Ift looks on as the clock winds down here in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. 36-7 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Big Red in front of Dover.
The Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals on WTOV9 is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, the Center of Music and Art, Trinity Health Systems, D. Felice Brothers Pizza, Local Union 495 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, and McAdoo Towing and Crane Service.
The 7 Ranges, Goat Cam, the Dover Marching Band, put on a great performance, as did the Steubenville Big Red Marching Band. We mentioned 2 of the best around, both on the field football-wise and off the field as well. Dover back to it here on offense and running the football for Dover. There's a flag down. Robbie Koppel on the carry for Dover.
Looked like there might have been a hold right at the perimeter, the block to bring him outside.
We'll move back here. First play of the fourth quarter, 36-7, Steubenville in front. Referee Sam Jones back on the field here the past couple weeks. They would recover from an injury. Good to see him back out there.
Absolutely. Guys do a great job.
2nd and 16 now. Quarterback Peter Weber, a freshman, for Dover. Hand it off and nowhere to go up front. Big Red, Travell Swift and company on the stop. Dallin Patton in the backfield running the ball for Dover. 3rd down and 15 now for Dover. Backed up their own 5-yard line. With about 11 minutes to go in this one. Big Red looking to get to 5-0. Assuming this score holds, Dover will drop to 3-2. They were looking to bounce back from the loss to Indian Valley last week. And how about a Blake Ring on the carry? I thought I'll bring him down. Ring is a senior. But again, flag down on the play back at the 5-yard line. And a nice run will be brought back. The early movement on the Crimson Tornadoes. So 3rd down. 17. 3rd and 17 now for Dover. Play clock is under, it's at 24 right now. Got 2 receivers spread to each side of the formation. Weber gives it to Ring. Ring is hit hard down at the 1-yard line. And once again, on the stop is Hyphen. Run the football earlier. He's made a couple stops here on this drive.
Made a nice run.
Replay.
Good fill from his inside position. Good contact. Was close to a safety.
Very close. It's 4th and 19. Now Dover will have to punt from the back of their own end zone. That's Dalen Clark standing back near the back line. Looks back, not much room to go. Low kick. We'll get it off and get it out to about the 32-yard line. The Big Red with some real good field position here with 9:29 to go. Leading 36-7. The 36-7 your score. Dover got that long 80-yard touchdown by Hughes to bring it back to within a 30-point game. And as a coach, you obviously want to get in and get out and stay healthy, get the win. But, with the clock not running, it's more quality reps for these guys to get some work on a Friday night here.
That's a drawback to the running clock.
Right.
It's hard to get kids into the game that, maybe wouldn't get it in the first 3 quarters.
Haney still under center, hands it off. And a nice run up to the 25-yard line by West. Dejan West on the carry for Steubenville. Big Red on the Mr. Rooter first down. It's now 2nd down and 5. Look again here. Got some new guys up front. Leo Kugler for Steubenville. Bo Hudson's in there on that offensive line. Second down and 6. Or the fullback, they hand it to the tailback, lowering the shoulder, pushing forward to the 22-yard line once again is West. Dejan West, again a sophomore, running the football for Big Red. Braden Edwards, one of the receivers in there for Steubenville. Angelo Martello, one of the linemen up front, into the ball game as well for Big Red.
Adam Gashler, I just saw him check into the game. Sophomore tight end.
3rd down and 2. They'll wind the clock. Big Red, the 29-point lead. We're going to let that clock continue to run before Brenton Colabella sends that play in with Santino Haney. Play clock currently at 20. Edwards the wide out. That's first down yardage on a carry for West. Running behind that offensive line. Also Logan Lynch up front, number 60. As West checks out. Tight end, Caden Govey. Inside the WMC pink zone at the 18-yard line. They're inside the 20. Haney under center. Angelo Martello. They swing it out complete. Braden Edwards down to the 10-yard line before he is brought down.
That's that fast screen that they've been running all evening, getting soft coverage on the single receiver side, so they're taking advantage of that quick throw. Let your athlete run the ball out in space.
Team quickly replay.
There it is again. Just turn, throw the ball to your single receiver.
Six and a half to go now. Haney comes in with the play. Edwards checks out. Second down and 2. Hand it off to Hython, and he will stay on his feet down to the 5. Hython on the carry. First and goal. He missed a Reuter. First down and goal from the 5-yard line. Steubenville on the move. Haney comes in with the play. Play clock sits at 6 and counting. Turn to give to Hython. And he is hit. He keeps spinning and pushes forward for a touchdown.
Nice
John Hython, the Laborers Local 809 touchdown. 42-7 with 5:21 to go. And he's done a little bit on both sides of the ball here in the second half.
Made the nice play down at the goal line. Defensively, ran the ball very nicely and scored here.
Makes it a 42-7 game and back to the running clock now. Big Red back in front by more than 30 points. They'll take a knee here on the 2-point try. They'll take the knee, 42-7, 4:45 to go. We'll take a timeout from Harding Stadium. .42-7 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Tejan Hython's touchdown run puts it back over the 30-point threshold for the running clock. 42-7, a 35-point Big Red lead here. 4:45 to play. Time for one more Ohio Valley buy here, pay here kickoff. And Hicks will boot it away. Also the Big Red punter, ball taken at the 2-yard line. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Nice return for Dover's Cale Oswald. Takes it up to the 35-yard line. But Dover looking to continue to build here towards the next week as they will return home. For the next 2 weeks. Moving towards the 4-minute mark in this one. Big Red on its way to a 5-0 record. Mr. Reuter first down for Dover. And Popple with the football. And taken down by guess who? Python.
He's made some outstanding plays both sides of the ball.
No doubt about it. Clock rolling here. Second down and 8.
Number 55, Sadler Malcolm, may have been in that tackle also.
Big Red getting more guys in the ball game, as has Dover. Oh, nowhere to go. The Big Red defense, but they are faked out. And how about that? He pulled at the quarterback.
Zone read.
It works.
You know, they send that. He sent that back into the line, looking at the end. He pulled it and made the right read.
The freshman, Peter Weber. Nice. Keep there for a first down for Dover. And his 30th season. Head coach of the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Dover and Big Red, so many great battles over the years. Great playoff battles. I mean, who will ever forget that 2006 matchup at Fawcett Stadium, 33-30. Zach Pilaris and Percy Garner. Ooh, how about this defensive effort for Steubenville? Big Red getting into the backfield. Daniel Irizarry.
Looks like they might have run a little stunt, and he got gap free and came through clean.
Brody Hale on the carry.
Less than 2 to play.
7-yard loss on the play.
Of course, talking to Coach If this week, he was looks forward to coming here and playing in this atmosphere. It's great for the kids. It's a great experience no matter what happens. They'll continue to play this game, which is certainly great to see. Big Red defense swarming to the football.
Darnell Harper, 46, linebacker, in on that tackle.
Three-yard gain by Patton.
3-yard pickup by Patton, who ran the football. It's third down.
Sheeler on the stop.
Again, Big Red at Wheeling Park coming up on Friday night. Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals live from Wheeling Island Stadium Park. In control on the road right now as well against University, which would put the Patriots at 3-1 entering that matchup. Here's Patton on the carry. Cuts it upfield. Takes it near midfield. Less than 40 seconds to go. Maybe the final play.
7-yard gain on the play by Patton. Brings up fourth down.
24 seconds and rolling.
They're just going to let the clock run.
Steubenville, third in all-time wins in the state of Ohio, going to come out with a win against the 6th all-time winningest program in the state of Ohio, the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. 42-7 is your final score here from Harding Stadium. We'll take a timeout and begin our post-game reports in a moment. (42-7), your final score. Steubenville Big Red at 5-0 on the season at the midway points with a 30-point second quarter to turn this one in to win number 5. We take a look at your highlights. The big hit by Noah West. Ball pops in the air and Landon Crozier takes it in for the score. That was right off the bat in the second quarter. Then after a fumble recovery, Jalen Minifield with the rushing touchdown to make it a 13-0 Big Red lead. Beautiful play here. Aiden Davis finds Brody Suckon for the touchdown. 19-0. Cole Bowers would hit a field goal here to make it a 22-0 Big Red lead. And after a Brody Suckon interception, they swing it out to Minifield, who finds the end zone to make it 30-0 after the 2-point try here by Aiden Davis. That was your score at the half. Bryant would get in the end zone on the first drive of the third. He took a knee on the extra point, and then Justice Hughes went 80 yards, make it 36-7. So we went back to the normal timing outside of the mercy rule play. And then Big Red would score here with Hythons. Score 42-7. Your final. We'll take a timeout. More to come here in your post-game report from Harding Stadium. Steubenville Big Red heads back down the hill to the field house. The winner 42-7 over the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Time now to share with you the Labor's local 809 player of the game. It's Brody Sakanch doing it on both sides of the ball. Touchdown reception from Aiden Davis. Also comes up with a big pick here off the deflection. And he is our Labor's local 809 player of the game. Lots of very solid performances tonight by Steubenville Big Red. We will take another timeout, show you our play of the game, and then we'll wrap things up here from Harding Stadium. Big Red a winner to go to 5-0, 42-7. Manawar stayed busy second quarter, 30 points in that second quarter, which was the difference in this one. 42-7. Your final. Big Red goes to 5-0 on this 2024 high school football season. And all that scoring in that second quarter started right here. Noah West popped the football loose, and Landon Crozier was right there to take it back for the touchdown. The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters local Union 495 play of the game. That was the first touchdown of the game. That was right at the beginning of the second quarter. It sparked that 30-point second quarter as Big Red goes on to win. It was scoreless after a quarter, but just like that, Big Red got it rolling.
Well, the Big Red plays a good defense. There are people who are in the right place all the time. And people say, oh, man, the ball bounced to them. No, they were in the right place when the ball was in the air. They made the interception. They picked off the fumble in the air. They recovered the fumble alertly. So they did a lot of good things defensively, of course, offensively also.
There you have it. Big Red a winner to go to 5-0. They'll be at Wheeling Park next Friday night on the Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals live from Wheeling Island Stadium on WTOV9. For our entire hard-working crew that made it happen behind the scenes, and my partner, Coach Tony Filberto, I am Rob Metzger. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight from Harding Stadium. Big Red rolls to a 42-7 victory. Have a great night. We'll see you soon on Sports Friday.